What happened when your wealthy grandma cut you out of the will for dating the wrong type? My grandmother told me over tea and scones that I had exactly 6 months to end my relationship, or I'd lose my $8 million inheritance. She said it so casually, like she was commenting on the weather. Darling, you understand this is for your own good. The fine china didn't even rattle when she set down her cup. I'd been dating Marcus for 2 years. He was a high school teacher who drove a 10-year-old Honda and lived in a modest apartment across town. My grandmother, Catherine Ashford, had built a real estate empire worth over $40 million. She lived in a mansion with 7 bedrooms, employed a full staff, and expected her family to marry within certain circles. Marcus definitely wasn't in those circles. The funny thing is, I'd been her favorite grandchild my entire life. While my cousins got savings bonds for birthdays, I got trips to Europe. She paid for my private school education and my Ivy League degree. Every Sunday, I'd have dinner at her estate, and she'd tell me stories about building her company from nothing in the 1960s. I admired her strength and independence. I thought she'd understand when I fell in love with someone genuine instead of the trust fund boys she kept introducing me at charity galas. I was wrong. It started small. She'd make comments about Marcus's profession. A teacher? How noble. But surely not enough to maintain the lifestyle you're accustomed to. Then she'd casually mention eligible bachelors from prominent families. The Henderson boy just made partner at his father's firm. Wouldn't hurt to keep your options open. I ignored the hints. Marcus made me happy in ways money never could. He'd pack picnics for us in the park. He'd leave sweet notes in my apartment. He taught underprivileged kids and actually cared about making a difference. After a lifetime of watching wealthy people obsess over status and appearances, Marcus was refreshing and real. That's when grandmother escalated things. She hired a private investigator. I didn't know until Marcus called me, shaking, saying a man had approached his principal asking questions about his background, his family, his finances. The investigator went through Marcus's entire life. His credit score, his employment history, even interviewed his ex-girlfriend from college. Grandmother wanted ammunition to prove Marcus was unsuitable. When I confronted her, she didn't even deny it. I'm protecting you, Sophia. You don't understand how men like him operate. He's clearly after your future inheritance. She'd had her lawyers draw up a detailed report. Every piece of Marcus's financial history was analyzed to paint him as a gold digger. Never mind that Marcus didn't even know about my inheritance when we started dating. Never mind that he'd never asked me for a single dollar. The Sunday dinners became interrogations. She'd invite me alone, making it clear Marcus wasn't welcome. She'd spend hours trying to convince me I was making a mistake. You're 28 years old. You have your whole life ahead of you. Don't throw away your future for some momentary infatuation. Her tone made it sound like I was a foolish child who didn't understand the real world. Then came the ultimatum. 6 months to end it, or she'd remove me from the will entirely. She'd divide my portion between my cousins, James and Victoria, who'd both married appropriately wealthy spouses. She had the revised will right there on her desk, already drafted by her attorneys. All she needed to do was sign it.